To survive eBay, you gotta become eBay. Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another pickup video. So went to a few yard sales today and the thrift stores, and again I'm breaking in some pretty good stuff, man, and getting some pretty good deals. So let's check it out. So first yard sale I spent a whopping 30 bucks, and I'm going to show you all the stuff I got here, starting with these two items. These are vintage 1980s plush rats. So this one is a rat. It's got a shirt that says Rat Race on it. The tag says Heartline on it. And then there's a female rat. Different years, maybe even different brands, but they look like they go together to me, especially with these whiskers. The boy mouse, I think, is missing the nose piece, unfortunately, but or maybe that's how it's supposed to be. I'm not quite sure. But I paid $1 a piece for these. But this was part of the $30. She wanted basically $1 for these, so I think I can do okay with these. Okay, so then included in the lot was all this little people stuff. So I got a train vehicle with a conductor. I've got a bus full of little people. I've got a plane full of little people. And I've got a big bag full of nothing but little people. And I got some ones over here. I'm not sure if these belong with the little people line or not. Actually, these two do, I'm pretty sure. But these guys, I don't know. I got some randomness added in there too. Try to figure out where those go. But this was all included in it too, in the lot. And I've got a lot of little people stuff already. So I have quite an assortment of little people stuff to try to figure out how to sell. Then there was these two bags. This one I picked up because these figures in here, she wanted $1 for these. They look like high quality figures, and then I noticed there's 4 or 5 of them here that are there are 4 or 5 of them here that are Sheriff Callie's Wild West Disney. So hopefully that's a good series. Yeah, I think there's at least 5 figures for that line. Then some other interesting figures too. So that was thrown in for $1. Then this other bag, she said there's probably a lot of McDonald's toys in here, but I don't know. I see some pretty high quality looking figures like Mario. I'm not sure, but it was only $1 too, this bag. Yeah, that's a McDonald's toy, but there's like some Disney Pixar stuff in there. Hey, for $1, whatever. Then to round out the $30, other than the big part of it I'm about to show you after this, was where the most of the money was spent. But this is a Fisher-Price bath set. It has some little some squeaky, or not squeaky, but some bath toys that go with this little boat. That was like, I basically got that for $1 as a throw in to make it an even 30 bucks. Okay, but what really made up the $30 lot was all this stuff, and this is all Peppa Pig. So we got some playset stuff, vehicles, plushes that are Peppa Pig, accessories, a little Peppa Pig tea set over there. Some of these little toys that are like a figure in a vehicle, and then a bunch of the actual figures themselves, and then even this floor mat that's Peppa Pig themed. You know, the floor tiles that connect together. So this was basically $20 of the $30 right here. And I don't know, I know Peppa Pig is, people collect that or they want it for their kids. So I think for 20 bucks and then all the other stuff I got, 30 bucks total, I think I can do pretty good on this one. Okay, at one yard sale for 20 bucks, plus a couple other items I'm going to show you, I got this first gear, size large. This is a huge coveralls basically for motorcycle riding. First gear riding gear. Paid 20 bucks for it. It looks like it's barely been used. And I got a couple other extra items thrown in for that. So thrown in with those the $20 riding coveralls were these two UPF 50 swim school children's safety life vests. So I don't know, maybe I can put these together and make a $10 sale or something like that. Another yard sale, I picked up a few DVDs, but also I asked how much for this Bible. It's a Jimmy Swaggart King James Holy Bible, the Expositor's Study Bible. No markings in it. She wanted to give it to me for free. I think I ended up throwing her a buck for it, you know. So I don't know if it's worth anything, but it seems like a really nice quality Bible. Okay, questionable buy number 1 of the day. Driving around, we found a random thrift store that I'd never been to before, and these were all 30% off of $5. They wouldn't make any negotiation beyond that, but they're Laserdisc, Disney Laserdisc, and they have the protective plastic protective covers on them too, so that was pretty nice. So I picked up The Little Mermaid, James and the Giant Peach, Robin Hood. It looks like a Japanese import of the Aristocats, and Beauty and the Beast. Paid about $3.50 a piece for these, so that might be too much, but they're Disney, so I'm hoping that they'll be okay for Laserdiscs. Picked up 3 items at Goodwill today. First one, this bag of Hot Wheels track, and it's got some of the playset accessories and stuff. I don't know if it's complete, but I'm just going to see if I can sell any of these for parts, because it was only $2.99 for this whole bag. So I figure there's got to be a couple parts in there that are worth reselling. Then this one surprised me. This is a Danica Patrick IndyCar Series garage race car, you know, not Hot Wheels car, but that style of car. Green Light Collectibles is what it is. I scanned this, and it was 99 cents. I scanned this, and one recently sold for 17 something plus shipping, so that really surprised me. So definitely pick that up. Then I got these Merrills that are like, man, brand new condition. I mean, I see some mud there. They've been worn a couple times, but that's it. Really, really new. $7.99 for those. I think these are women's Merrills. These can go for really good money, especially shoes. Shoes like this, I'll throw on an auction first to see if somebody's willing to. A couple people are willing to fight over it, and it will happen sometimes with shoes. Okay, questionable buy of the day number 2. We actually went to a different Goodwill that we normally don't go to, and their prices are higher over there, it seems like, but there was a lot of people in there. Wow. So these Asics, these are GT1000s, but they were just like in pretty much brand new condition. They've obviously been worn. Got to, you know, pick the little granules out of there to make it look cleaner, but these are just like barely worn. You can tell by the sole, you know. So the only thing about these, though, they were $14.99. I got a 10% discount off of that, so the reason why it's a questionable buy is because I feel like I overpaid, but due to the condition, I think I can make a profit and it'll be worth it. At the same Goodwill, for $4.95, these are Triton Swim Tech floating fins. These I think are a $25 to $35 sale. The rubber on them is really nice, so that's why I picked them up. Just got to see if I can maybe take that name off, maybe possibly on both of them if I want to. Okay, then finally at my regular thrift store that's not Goodwill, found some pretty decent stuff again for cheap. This phone bag was $3.95. It only had one handset in it. It's a AT&T handset and some other stuff. But one thing I noticed about it was it's got this Magic Jack Plus in there. I think that's an $8 to $10 sale by itself. So that incentivized me to buy this bag, even though it only has one handset in it. Then this thing I don't think is worth picking up, but I picked it up anyways. It was only $1.95. This is a 1994, I believe. Yeah, 1994 Brainchild PLS 1000. It's like a learning toy or computer or something like that. There was 3 of them, and this is the one that was in the really nice condition. So I see people trying to sell them for decent cash, but I don't see any sold. So for so cheap, I'm going to pick up one and see what I can do with it. And for 95 cents, I got this bundle of Hoover vacuum bags. 2 out of 3 are complete with 3 bags apiece, and then I think 1 is missing from one of them. So I'll just sell these as a bundle, hopefully make like a $20 sale or something like that for 95 cents. People are still looking for, you know, unused vacuum bags. Then for $1.95, I got this bag of Duplo stuff. I noticed it had a Batman, like the Batwing. I think it's either Duplo or Mega Bloks, I'm not sure, but that looked appealing, and I've already got some Duplo and Mega Block stuff to try to lot together, so this had some pretty good stuff in there, only for $2. Here's looks like a Batman character, Catwoman or somebody, a Batgirl. And then for only 95 cents was this. All this stuff in here is Spin Master, made by Spin Master. It's a toy called Tech Deck, and this is the toys where they play with these little finger skateboards. These are all the platforms and stuff. And this is only being 95 cents, I think. With all the stuff I got there, I gotta be able to make at least a $20 sale with that stuff, if not more. All right, guys. Well, that's what I picked up this week. Hope you enjoyed. You'll see later how it goes, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and together let's make some quick flips and easy ships on eBay.